your music video for Mad Tom. A few weeks ago now. How'd that go? Can you tell us about the video?
It was an amazing experience. We were lucky enough to raise money on Kickstarter. The goal that we set was $500, and we ended up raising over $4,500, which is incredible and totally humbling. And so I won't give away too much about the video, but I will say the experience of it was completely amazing. I still miss everybody on set and on crew because we spent 3 long, I think like 12-plus-hour days together, going from location to location. There were like 30 people on set. We had a costume designer, we had a lighting designer, directors, producers, DPs, assistants, like lighting people, and it was a big production. It was a big, sort of like big budget feeling music video that I've shot. And I was like, wow, you guys, this is such a big production. And everyone was like, this really isn't that big of a production. It's only a $6,000. This is very small compared to what, say, like big many people do. But it felt like a bigger thing as an indie artist. But I think we made something really good. I'm super excited to show everybody.
So that is over?
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm thinking of where to go to because we've been jumping around with the questions, but I'm a little curious about your relationship with certain star kids, like your productions with Joe Moses, and you also do live performances with Chris. Can you talk a little bit how you got involved with them?
Sure. Well, Darren was the first one that I met out of all of them, and we all went to Michigan, and we're all pretty much in the same graduating class, and I guess little by little they just kept trickling into my life, and I became friends with them. Darren was the first, because when I was a freshman in college, the very first open mic that I ever went to, he was the first person to perform. And he performed I'll Make a Man Out of You from Milan. And he was this like skinny, shaved head Filipino kid, and he was just rocking this Disney song. And I went up to him afterwards and I was like, would you like to play some music together? And he was like, yes. And we just became fast friends. Friendliest person in the universe. Really, really great guy. And I'm lucky to be friends with him. And then I guess Joe Moses and Jamie. Joe and I had a lot of friends in common, but I didn't actually become good friends with him. It's been great getting to know him.
Well, speaking of Joe and Jamie, they're doing a new variety show on YouTube. They mentioned that you're a guest. Can you talk about that at all?
I actually don't know that much about it because I don't know how much they know about it yet. They're still writing. And I know I'm going to be a musical guest. I'll probably be part by Joe and yeah, I don't really know. I think it's whatever it is, it's bound to be entertaining. I'll promise that.
So I do have one question that's a little bit out there. During the Kickstarter campaign, you mentioned that one of the prizes was going to be a recording of Dress High.
Yes.
How's that going?
It's going great, and I promise, I know it's been a long time, but the thing that's taken so long is the second song, because we had I promised Dress High, and I promised a new song that's going to be on my next album that I've been writing with Crazy Mystery for. And we only just recorded that the other day because my cellist had been out of town. I'd got to stay home 2 weeks to see my family. And we finally laid it down, and I promise I will release them this week. We just like mixed it a little bit, and it's finally ready for public consumption. So I promise it's coming. And I'm sorry to everybody that it's taken this long, but I think you're gonna like what we did.
Sorry that I'm slow.
No, it's fine. I mean,
I have that part. You can hold on to that one.
a lot of questions I did not know.
Do you think you have to experience certain emotions to write certain songs? Because your album's very heavy on like love songs. Is that I mean, I don't want to be like, tell me who these are about. Is it all your stories though? Like,
I draw a lot from my own life because let's face it, everybody writes to overcome And yeah, I mean, I write when I need to, and I write because I have to. And if I'm trying to get through something, if I'm trying to give myself a pep talk, or if I'm trying to say something to somebody that I can't say those things to, then write about it. And other people's experiences inspire me too, like books and poems and movies and things like that will inspire me.
Like Magnolia One, for example. I assume that's not directly related to you.
No, I don't know where that song came from. I wrote it in a day, and I mean, I wrote the music in a day, but it took a really long time. But yeah, I don't know, some of them just come out. Some of them autobiographical, some of them that's all I'll say about that.
Some fans got some funny questions here. I thought I'd ask you a few of them. Here it is. Can you do any accents?
I'm not an actress. I'm not as talented as my sister.
Are you gonna work more with Darren on music, or like the other more songs coming out? And you have
Yeah, absolutely. We plan to. We're not sure. He's a busy guy. He will sing on my next album in some capacity, and I plan to work with him maybe on another project in the future. But yeah, we talk on the phone all the time. We're like, we want to do stuff in the future when we like maybe get to the same place or when our schedules allow it.
Yeah, being on the coast is a little difficult to work with. I just said that in the 3 hour long day. Oh yeah, for future songs that you're writing, are you gonna bring all those instruments you learned and new ones that you learned into the music that you write?
We'll see. Right now I just have skeletons, so we'll see how those get fleshed out. I'm still figuring out what will be best.
If you could work with any artist out there right now, you could name one. Who would it be?
John Bryan. If John Bryan is out there and wants to produce my next record, call me up. I'm interested and available. And I love your work. I do. He's my favorite producer. And I think almost every record he's made it. Totally solid as well. Other people, Sondra Lerche, Rufus Wainwright, Fiona Apple, White Stripes, AIS, Al Green, Sam Cooke.
You can have any superpower. What would it be?
I would love, it would either be being shred better than I can now. A lot better than I can now. Or
It's about the demon first.
yeah.
Get part of it born.
Passing the game. I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool to stop time, not go back in time,